Hi everyone, Overwatch 2 Season 16 just dropped and I've been having so much fun with it, and in today's video we're going to be talking about all the fun things that have been happening in the game. Also, special shout out to Overwatch for sponsoring this video. Let's start off with the things that I can cover pretty quickly. First off, we have the new hero Freja. This hero will be available in quick play and comp, not stadium, at launch. She uses a crossbow and has a pretty high skill ceiling with the amount of maneuvering and aiming required to be efficient on her. She's actually pretty fun despite her basic kit. I actually made a video on her when we could play her for early access, and I actually genuinely did have fun with her. Next thing that Overwatch 2 introduced are hero bands. So hero bands will be introduced to comp mode only. You and your team will have the right to vote for multiple characters to be put up as possible bans, in which the final characters that are banned will be randomly selected by the game. The enemy team will also have the opportunity to do this, and 4 characters will be banned in total. This adds another layer of strategy in which you can ban characters that might counter you or characters that you just simply don't want to verse. This is also really good for balancing because sometimes characters can be really broken or OP because of poor balancing. So having hero bans will allow you to not have to verse some of these OP characters. Now the next thing that Season 16 offers are new perk updates. We've had some time to get comfortable with perks now, and they've been a really great addition to the game. However, some characters have had some perks that weren't as useful or not as popular. So this new perk update is geared toward those characters that need a little bit more love and help. A few characters got some changes to their perks. For example, Mercy's burst healing is no longer tied to her res. This is a really great change because it shows that the Overwatch team is actually looking into the less popular hero perks and give them some buffs and love if they need it. Now for the people that really love the skins, Dokiwatch might be the new thing that catches your eye in Season 16. The aesthetic and theming of Dokiwatch is very inspired by things like Sailor Moon. As you can see, a lot of the skins are very colorful and cute. Some of these skins will be purchasable in the shop, and some of them will be available in the Season 16 Battle Pass. If you're more into sci-fi and mecha themes, then the Gundam wing might be up your alley. Overwatch released their Gundam wing skin line, which features a few characters in a mecha theme. I must say that personally, I'm not into sci-fi or mecha things in general. However, these skins still look really nice, and I really enjoy the colors of them. I can see people really enjoying the skin line if they're into the mecha aesthetic, especially the Mercy skin. Now for the last thing that Overwatch 2 Season 16 has to offer, and this is the biggest thing I think they have ever released, and I am so excited about it and have had so much fun with it. Essentially what Stadium is a 5v5 game mode where you can build your characters by purchasing perks and items each round. It's a best 4 out of 7 game mode, and you only get to pick one character throughout the whole entire match, so you gotta pick carefully. This new game mode only has 17 heroes on launch, but we will be getting around 2 to 3 more characters each season. Now for the people that have watched me and know me, they know that I have been waiting for this game mode for so long and have been really excited about it. I come from a League of Legends background which has a lot of theory crafting with their builds, and I also really enjoy my card games which has their own theory crafting in it. So for Overwatch to finally have a game mode with multiple builds that you can go and theory craft is just like so up my alley, and I'm so in love with it. With this new game mode, I genuinely think it fixes a lot of problems that hero shooters have, such as Overwatch. For example, the problem with having to constantly counter swap. In the standard game mode of Overwatch, you do actually have to counter swap a lot if you want to have a competitive edge. Some people really enjoy counter swapping, but for me personally, I have never liked counter swapping because I really just want to play the characters that I want to play, and unfortunately some characters are just not good against others. For example, Zarya gets hard countered by Reinhardt, but with this new game mode, you get to buy perks and items that help allow you to counter the Reinhardt, or at least circumvent some of the problems. You can go certain damage builds that do more damage to barriers and armor, which Reinhardt has a lot of. These perks and certain items can also help characters that have always underperformed in the standard Overwatch by giving them a new life and transform them in a way that the standard game mode could never with their balancing. For example, Mercy has always been a very hard character to balance because of her guardian angel. Blizzard themselves has said this in one of their blog posts when they buffed Mercy. But with this new Stadium game mode, Mercy is actually considered one of the stronger supports in the game. You can now increase Mercy's healing with different perks and items. You can give her more mobility if you're having trouble surviving, especially against dive characters. You can have perks that increase her AoE potential, so she can help her whole entire team more rather than having to focus on just one person. This new game mode just breathes so much new life to a character, and it's so amazing to see. This is the power of having builds in a game. This is really what I've been waiting for so long in Overwatch, because at the end of the day, in the standard game mode of Overwatch, you are quite literally at the mercy of Blizzard balancing for certain characters. For example, you may love Symmetra all you want, but at the end of the day, if Symmetra is not in a good state balance-wise, you're not gonna have a great time. Not only that, if your character like Symmetra is constantly countered by characters that are in meta, then that's gonna be even more worse for you. There's only so much a Symmetra player can do against characters like Pharah, especially if they are somehow in meta, because Overwatch originally was not built to be played like that. The system was not built to favor one-tricks or people that enjoy playing certain characters only. The system was built to favor people who would play multiple characters to counterpick, which again, some people enjoy, but personally I hate it. So people that enjoy playing certain characters and stick to those certain characters are punished and are playing at a disadvantage. But with this new Stadium game mode, all of those problems are gone because you can only pick one character. So for the people that love one-tricky characters, we can all finally rise up and enjoy the characters that we enjoy playing. Like for me personally, I have been in my Zarya phase for some time now, and I just enjoy playing her only. And I have been having so much fun playing her in Stadium and trying out new builds. These new items and perks also lets you enjoy a character and give different flavors to the character. You're not just playing Zarya over and over again with the same old kit, you're playing Zarya with different skills, with different kits, with different playstyles now. It's so fun. There's just so much more new strategy and thinking required in this new game mode, and I just love it because this is like my thing. Like, I love theory crafting, I love making new builds, I love trying new builds, and I love experimenting. Like, it's just everything I've wanted. You can make different builds geared towards countering the enemy, or you can make different builds that are more geared towards synergizing with your own team. Or you can just do whatever build you want because you just want to experiment and have some fun. On my Zarya, I tried all sorts of different builds. I did builds that increased my left clicking damage. I did some builds that helped with my right clicking, so I've just became like some spam Junkrat now. I made some builds that made me super tanky and I just did not die at all. Like, I literally had 0 deaths in one round, but I still did most damage on my team. I made builds where I was bubbling my teammates mostly, so I became more of like a supportive Zarya. I played some builds where I get a lot more ultimate charge and I spam a lot more ults. And the crazy thing is that I haven't even explored all the builds of Zarya, and this is just Zarya herself. Like, I haven't even really touched the other characters. I played Mei like one game and I haven't even played the other characters yet, so think about all the different builds you could play with them. And we'll be getting more characters each season. So right now we don't have Venture, and I really enjoy playing Venture, but when Venture drops, like, I am gonna be playing them so much and having so much fun with them. I know that it seems like I'm kind of yapping and hyping Stadium up a lot, but like, truly, Stadium has been so much fun and is really everything that I wanted in Overwatch. Like, it fixes so many problems and it just like elevates it to a whole new level and transforms the game and transforms the characters to new heights that you couldn't get before. You could not get this from previous balancing in the standard game mode. This game mode is just so fun and just like, oh my god, I love it so much. I also feel like this game mode is especially fun when you're playing with your friends, because I was playing in a stack of friends and It's just really enjoyable to hear your friends experimenting with different builds as well. And you can even combo different builds. Like for example, I played a lot of Zarya and my friend played a lot of Mercy, and they would go more pocketing Mercy builds, like even giving me lifesteal on Mercy. So we just became some like uber mega duo carry Zarya Mercy combo, and it was so amazing. It was just like running down everyone, mowing down everyone. It was so much fun. I really am just gonna keep playing Stadium. Like, it's my new thing. Like, truly, it's my new thing, and I'm just so in love with that. And I really think you all should try it yourself. Like, jump into season 16, try out some Stadium for yourself. Like, I promise you'll have so much fun. And it really scratches the brains of people that love theory crafting like I do. So these are all the new things that have been introduced to Overwatch season 16. And I really hope you'll give it a shot and have fun with it. And finally, thank you to Overwatch for sponsoring this video. I had so much fun playing Stadium, and I will continue to do so. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you have a lovely day and you have a lot of fun playing Stadium yourself.